How are we? How are we? Are we doing good? I um I've been in a very curious mood tonight. Just very curious. I have been on my channel and just like, what does this do? What does this do? What does this do? So I've been in a very curious mood. You're making turkey pot pie for dinner? That sounds so yummy. Um, okay, what does this do? Okay. Okay. Yes, so I am gonna get going in just a second. I am only streaming for 1 hour tonight, and I don't know if I can do this. I tried looking at all of my settings on YouTube. I just can't see where I can redirect. Um, so because I know that in an hour, Story Retold is going to be streaming. That's the word. She's going to be streaming, and I wanted to redirect, but I seem to be having issues because I can't find it. So I'll have to look and see. Wow. This tastes amazing. I made a maple pecan coffee with a little cold foam creamer on top. And let me tell you, this cold foam creamer is better than the last cold foam creamer I got. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just get started. I think we should. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Wait, what? Oh no. Hold on a brief moment. I'm so sorry. Something's not right. Okay. I think we should be set now. Hopefully it'll work this time. Here we go. There was just a little issue with my game. Let's make sure it pops up for you. There we go. This is really good. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Whoa. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so let's take a look at what we need to do with our task list. Woo, look at that task list. Okay.
That's not done yet. That's not done yet.
I'll be honest, not quite sure. We wanted to open the locked little thing. Let's see. Oh, wrong direction. She's not available. What time is it? Okay. I have a feeling like we should call the detective, but I think we're just gonna look around first. Let's talk to my favorite character thus far. Oh, I can't talk to him. Okay. Can I talk to my least favorite character? No, I can't even talk to him. Okay. What really drives me crazy is I want to go to this location, right? But it won't let me, so that must be coming up eventually in the game, right? And I wanna... I guess she's not there. Let's go actually snooze and see what we can do. I don't know how to get to the we might have to look up something just to get a little bit of a nudge in the right direction. So let's go ahead and get an alarm. And we'll just make it 8 a.m. What's Oh, that took a long time, more than usual, so... Okay. Let's see. Let's look at this.
I'm missing half of it.
So... Okay. We're missing part of a key. So that is part of a key. Hey, Amy. How are we doing this evening? Going pretty good. We're just about to get really into it. I just opened it up and we're going to... I'm just kind of I'm getting a little bit of a nudge in the right direction, and then we should be in the right direction. Okay, we did that. Did we get... Huh. When did we look at the Crime and Punishment book? Or when do we get the Crime and Punishment book? Oh my goodness, it is in Evelyn's house, which is what I suspected. And I was worried. I was worried that it was gonna be the case, and here we go.
Not while Evelyn is here.
Great. How do we get Evelyn out of here? Let's get Evelyn out of here. Girl, leave your own home so I can snoop it.
Evelyn, I'm going to ask you some questions, and I need you to be direct with me.
Oh,
There are 3 missing people
Yikes.
whose lives are likely in danger. And any information you can give me might help save them.
I have to look at the calendar.
Do you
That's
understand?
wonderful.
Yes. This was the real reason you came knocking on my door, isn't it? There's no garden, is there?
I'm sorry. I didn't want to resort to a lie, but there would have been no other way that you would sit down and talk with me.
No, it's fine. I get it.
I'm going to get straight to the point. I know your parents housed artist M.C. Escher here in 1962. They were the Dutch-speaking family to take him in during his sudden illness.
Yes, that's true.
Amy, did you finish the whole game, or just, like, you're still partway through? I'm curious. Let's try this one. This one seems interesting.
Did Escher create any new works while he was here? Any lost art?
Of course not.
Halfway.
He
Okay.
was sick. He was here to rest.
Yeah, not quite finished yet. Halfway.
What did your parents tell you about those months?
They described the uniqueness of it all. Getting to know a great mind.
We're only
sitting
gonna
down
continue
dinner
to
with an
stream
artistic genius.
up until
Keep
we'll
in mind
do
that Escher was
Thursday
not some
2,
glittery
but I'll be
paparazzi-wielding
done
celebrity.
Thursday.
He actually
'cause
wasn't
our move is
fully
on
appreciated
Friday.
until closer to his death.
And hopefully
So
we'll
they
try and
weren't
get super
starstruck,
close to the end of the
but
game
they always
before
felt
then,
grateful
but
to have an
it's a
experience
long
that most
game.
people never will.
Okay.
Why did you deny knowing anything about it last time we talked?
I had been told to keep it a secret my entire life. It only feels natural to keep it a secret still. My parents never wanted the publicity. The cameras, the interviews, the reporters, all that mess. And I've absolutely inherited their viewpoint.
I know, Liv's very helpful. I do like I think the first playthrough though should try to be as genuine as possible. I just needed to know where the Crime and Punishment book was. I guessed it was in her house, but I didn't know I could see it on her bookshelf. I just thought it was somewhere else.
Were there any other reasons your parents wanted to keep everything on the down low?
They were also good religious folk. They would quote the Bible verse, "Be careful not to practice your righteousness in front of others to be seen by them. If you do, you'll have no reward from your Father in heaven." And they also wanted to be respectful of Escher's situation.
It's a heart thing. It's a heart.
If Uncle Hendrik
We
were
don't do
here
good
right
things
now,
just because
we'd be talking
we want
for
other people to
days.
notice us.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Uncle Hendrik?
Just reminiscing. Ignore me.
Is he your dad's brother?
Grandma's brother. He always had a hard time keeping everything with Escher all bottled up, so if he were here today, he'd love to let loose and share his stories.
Well, does that mean he was here with your parents at the time?
He lived in this house since the 40s. My dad grew up with him here.
Can you tell me more about him?
Why? He was a standard-issue eccentric old man. Escher's style was an inspiration to him, and he had a lot of fond memories getting to know the man.
Oh, was he an artist?
Okay, it's one thing to pry about someone famous, but when you start asking about family members, that's officially being nosy.
Yikes.
What is all this about anyway? What does any of this have to do with your investigation,
I'm not sure just yet, but I know 2 of the people who are now missing seem to have an interest in Escher and his time here. It's like they're trying to track down more information, but why, I don't know. So here I am, continuing their search.
Oh, really?
Yep, gotta be thorough, you know?
You will not tell anyone what I told you, okay? Not your mom, not your friends, and especially not the police. If I have to take this to my grave, so do you.
Well, of course. It's not my place to spread this around. I wouldn't worry too much, though. If people found out Escher stayed here, they'd just think, oh, cool, and continue on with their day. You might get a little foot traffic from bloggers, but I doubt it would even be a news story.
You don't know anything. I do. The secret stays in this house.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so let's take a look at our calendar. Yeah, okay, so it is every day. I wasn't sure if it was every day or not. Okay, so let's go ahead and set the clock so that we can take care of things. So reminder to our viewers in chat that after this, Kalina of Story Retold will be streaming. I think she's continuing Nancy Drew's Sea of Darkness. Love that game, by the way. I won't be able to attend, but as soon as I'm done here, I encourage you all to go over there. I tried to figure out how to redirect to that stream through my stream, but for some reason my settings aren't working for that, so I have to figure that out, and then we will be able to once I figure it out, then I'll be able to help you with that. But
that's it. Box in room 102 at Rosewood Apartments. That's a strange connection.
Actually, didn't ever say our apartments, but we just assumed that. Okay, so hold on, Penelope. Eventually, I will figure out how to do redirect, and then we will be able to redirect to her streams automatically. But for now, I just have to verbally encourage you to go to Story Retold's thing. Maybe I'll even put a link in the chat.
Guess she's not here.
Should we try and...
That doesn't work.
How do I get in? Should I just...
That doesn't work.
I wonder if I can... Okay, pardon me. I wonder if I can, like, get in. I wonder how to get in the, No, ma'am. Go back to the room. Okay, so I think we are just gonna have to sleep and try again. My daughter is sad because she's confused on why she can't come into the playroom. And she doesn't know that we're changing our times here. Okay. Is she available then? I don't know. We'll try this. Phone call. Let's answer it.
Hello?
Hi, Penelope. We have a new development.
Oh, really? What now?
We just got off the phone with Darth Vader himself, and he claims to know the whereabouts of our 3 victims.
Darth Vader, huh? Are they being held captive in the Death Star?
It was someone using some kind of voice-changing device for anonymity. Their voice was pitched way down, so it's impossible to tell age or gender. First, they said they have the information we are looking for. And second, they demanded a ransom for $50,000. But the 3 would never be found.
You're kidding.
We had no success tracking the caller's location, and the call was too brief to listen for background noise. Before they hung up, they told us to get the money together and wait for further instructions. This sudden left turn has left us with our heads spinning.
I feel like this is a really good question. Like, why would they wait so long? And why these 3 people who seem to have a connection if all it was for the money? There is something else going on that they know, and this person wants to know it too.
Why would they have waited this long to call in?
3 possibilities. They're serious, dangerous, and wanting to build a level of desperation in us. There's some schmucks who saw this story on the news and figured they could capitalize. Or they're a kid pulling a prank. Our game plan right now is to be on high alert and act like this individual is telling the truth. All we can do at the moment is monitor the phones and hold our breath.
And the money?
Time to have a yard sale or 2? For now, I'm not worried about the money. Until we know more, this is thinking ahead, but we might be able to pull off a sting operation if the caller isn't strategic about how they pick up the ransom.
So would you say that money is back on the motives list?
No one took anything from Gerald's cash register, but that's chump change. This is money with a capital M. So yes, I say so. Okay, Penelope, keep going on about things as normal.
My kids are doing
We'll keep you
something
updated.
really wild in that
and
next
don't
room.
mention this to Eileen or Mitchell. There's no point in getting them involved until we know what's going on.
I don't know about how I
Understood.
feel about that. I feel like they should know because, I mean, at least Eileen, because it's her son. I don't know. It makes me feel a little upset that she wasn't notified right away.
I'm setting myself up for ridicule here, but would you happen to have a small wooden box in your room, about yay big, that would have been there when you moved in?
Okay, you are the absolute queen of weird questions. You are
are
weird question royalty.
Sweet.
But yes, I do have exactly that in my room, and am a little disturbed that you somehow knew this.
Are you being serious?
There you go.
About
Merch.
The box?
Weird
I
question
can't even
royalty.
tell.
Yeah, it's in here on my dresser. But you can't go and see it right now because it's time for you to be burned at the stake for witchcraft.
I followed a clue, that's all. Can you tell me more about the box?
I found it a few years ago when I was moving furniture around. I had accidentally bumped a panel on the wainscoting, and of course the panel fell off. I thought it was just the shoddy woodwork, but then I looked down and saw an opening where the panel was. Inside were a lot of spiders and that box. On the top of it is some kind of jumbled tile work. It's probably not supposed to look like that, but I thought it looked kind of cool, so I kept it as a decoration.
That sounds exactly like what I'm looking for.
Is Gerald Cook being held in there?
Probably not. But that box did hold his interest.
Well, I was just about to go do errands and get food, so you'll have to wait. I absolutely do not trust you in my room alone.
What if I were to, say, order some pizza for you?
Free pizza? Oh, my kind of bribe. Get me pizza and you can check out that box all you want.
I love free pizza. Free pizza, free pizza. Free pizza. Okay. 5553663.
Pablo's Pizza, we put the E's in cheese. How may I take your order?
E's and cheese. We put the E's in cheese.
1 large pepperoni pizza, please.
Got it. 1 large pepperoni pizza. Will there be anything else?
Nope, that's all. And I'll do delivery.
All right, Penelope, your order will be delivered in approximately 30 minutes.
Great, thanks.
I wonder if I went to sleep, my pizza will be delivered to my room.
Pizza's on the way.
Okay, they won't. Thought of everything. Thought of everything. We just have to wait for 30 minutes. We have to do something to pass the time. I'm not quite sure what to do to pass the time, but we have to pass the time. Let's try to, is he gonna let me talk to him? Sweet.
I'm not sure if there's a polite way to ask this. But what's it like having a prosthetic arm?
Yikes.
I don't know why people always prologue that question with things like, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, or I hate to ask. It's natural to wonder about unusual injuries. It doesn't bother me.
I
It's even
love
more
your
natural
attitude.
to assume that the person is bothered by an unusual injury.
To answer your question, it was very bizarre at first. Terrifying, really. It took a long time to come to terms with the fact that life would never be the same. It may sound silly, but I went through all 5 stages of grief. Acceptance came when I acknowledged just how many things I could still do, and just how quickly the pace of technology was increasing. Every new model I get has new capabilities.
Okay.
How exactly did the injury happen?
Is it the
I was a
strawberry?
firefighter.
Yep, yeah.
Take a guess.
Yeah.
Something involving an axe?
I meant that rhetorically. I don't feel like getting specific.
What's the day-to-day like?
Day-to-day really isn't a big deal. The fingers articulate well, and it can hold some weight. I have to take it off to shower, or deal with any water, really. It's been having weird electrical issues lately and will give me a nasty little zap. And it's way more comfortable to sleep without it, but otherwise it stays on. Even after all these years, the phantom pains still come and go. But I've adapted to it all.
You should wear it like a badge of honor.
Yeah,
Thanks for talking.
never a problem.
Okay, that was it. I'm assuming it has to do with the Rosewood Apartments. But have we passed by 30 minutes? I don't even know. It probably hasn't been 30 minutes. Yeah, not 30 minutes. Okay, so let's go do something else. I wonder if there's something else we can do while we wait for the thing. Okay, let's talk to Colin at the art gallery. Okay, so developer also did a pretty good job about giving you some stuff to do while you wait for the pizza to arrive, because now the characters will talk to me. So that's good.
Can you tell the story about your path to success? You've clearly avoided the starving artist fate, owning your own gallery and all.
You don't want to hear it. It's pretty boring. Just standard success stuff.
Okay.
Okay then. When did you start your career?
Like, when did crayons turn into paintbrushes?
There was nothing in between?
Don't bash crayons. They're a good medium. Especially if you get the big 64-pack. Time to draw the next Mona Lisa. Anyways, I was 13 when I started to paint. I took it up pretty quickly. It just felt natural to me. After that, I ended up signing up for extracurricular classes all the way through high school. The real kickstart to the whole thing was studying at a fairly prestigious art school in New York after graduation. New York is where you go if you want to end up somebody. Or so they say. 4 years of painting frescoes like Michelangelo, visualizing light like Rembrandt, using color like Cézanne, and shape like Picasso. It was an incredible experience.
How did you do in school?
My alma mater believed that a grading system would stamp out creative thought, and I 100% agree. Art has no wrong answers. We're not performing surgery or mixing chemicals. We're expressing thought and emotion. How would you even grade that? Basically, we all got straight A's and we're all valedictorian.
Sounds like communist propaganda, but okay.
After college, I had a couple connections to sell commissions through. A year later, I started participating in shows. After the snowball got rolling, it wasn't long until I ended up here. The end.
What's the financial side look like?
Yawn. Can we talk about anything else?
I bet renting this building is expensive, and you also have to make enough profit to live and eat.
So, did you watch the big game last night? I heard a team was playing against another team?
Thanks for talking.
No problem.
It's interesting because I'm watching the time. The time pauses when you go from location to location. It would be kind of cool if the time jumped just a little bit when you go from location to location. But I get that that's probably challenging to do. Here's our pizza. Sweet. Now we can move on.
You again.
Yes.
Pizza's here.
Sweet! What have you got for me? Ew, pepperoni! So greasy! Actually, go get me better toppings, and then we have a deal. Kidding! I've never met a pizza I didn't like.
Oh, thank God! I was so angry! The pause was such a perfect timing too, but I was genuinely angry. I was like, no, I'm not getting you another pizza. You can take the pepperoni.
What are you doing?
Don't do anything. Don't touch anything. Okay, so... pretty decent posture, I gotta say, except for this part. That neck is gonna kill her at the end. Just saying.
Seriously, don't touch my stuff.
But there's so many things I want to see. Okay. Alright. Here's a puzzle. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. Ay, ay, ay. This is crazy. Yikes. Do they rotate? No, they just, which is good, because if it rotated too, I think I might just, like, be a little frustrated. Just a little. This does look like a challenging, project, though. Okay. This one, I just can't see where it goes. Huh. This is a challenging puzzle. For sure. Where is the rest of this eye? Oh, thank the Lord. Okay, that was really helpful to find out. Okay. Nope. No, it's 2 cut off then. This is a toughie. Toughie. Okay. Oh, it's not perfectly lined up. Let me think. Oh, there's so many different things going on, and I don't know. It does rotate. Isn't that lovely? Okay, nope. I'm out. Give up. It does rotate. Oh my gosh. It does rotate. Let's just see if we can get it, like, where we want it to be. I don't know about this one. That's trippy. This is gonna be a hard puzzle. Huh, more skulls. Do they click in place when they're in the right spot? That would be a good thing. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. That's looking pretty good there. I like it. Okay. So we need... That looks really good. Okay. That also looks really good. Let's keep going. That's looking pretty decent. Okay. We also need ones that go just above it. Here we go. Nope, that's not the rest of it. Okay, my thing is focus less on the focus less on the flowers and stuff and focus a little bit more on the skulls, because that seems to be working quite well for me. Except this doesn't belong. That definitely doesn't belong either. No. What do I feel like I'm running out of skulls here? Here we go. Do these go together? Nope. Okay, alright. Let's think. Like right at the tippy top. Okay, that looks nice. Too low, too high. Too high. Just too low. Let's try and just solve this box and then I'll head out. At least get the let's see. Flowers. Huh. I wonder if I moved everything up. Things would make more sense. Because we're still working on that right there. And it needs to be the edge of an eye. And I just don't know. Those are all flowers, flowers, flowers. And that just doesn't make sense. And that's too high. That's way too high. Too high. Maybe it is a flower. Maybe it is a flower. The very edge almost looks like... Ah! Okay, let's see if we can try a different method. Okay, where we do this. Because it seems like we are... Yeah, this looks much better. Much, much better. Okay. Alright. We are looking for... the bottom half of... something. Okay, let's try that. All right. An avocado! Thanks! You're good, Danny. I'm trying to figure this out. Of course it does. Of course it hurts your eyes. Why wouldn't it? Very natural. It's a very natural feeling. It's more like it hurts my feelings. I can't figure this out. It's almost like they're two different things. I guess I must have had it right for these to be at the top because there's no others of them. Except this right here. There we go. Okay, is there another one? I'm looking for more. Hi! I'm stuck on a puzzle. And I'm supposed to be getting off soon. Crud. These seem to go together. Look at that. Oh man. That doesn't go together. This is challenging. Emotional damage. Yes, it does do emotional damage. I need therapy after this one. There we go. That's looking better. Okay. That looks better too. We get closer every moment. Every day. We get a little bit closer to finding out where it is. Because the skulls fade over time. There we go. It's happening. It's slow, but it is happening. Yeah, it's just part of the process. Just part of the process, Fuzzy. These don't go here, do they? These don't go here. These don't go here. There we go. Okay, now we gotta figure out what actually does go there. That looks right. That looks right. Nope. Boo-doo-doo-doo-bop. Bop, 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 bop. We're so close. I can feel it. I can taste it. It's in my bones. Okay. This has to be up more. Yes. Quite possibly. No. That doesn't look right. Tetris. It's a cute game. It's cute. It's cute. Whoa, that just kind of like worked out well for everyone, didn't it? This one doesn't quite work. That works. I am wondering if this is the right piece, though, here. These definitely go together. This doesn't go here. We're missing something there. There it is. That's what we needed. There, that was upside down. Now I feel a little bit more like we could possibly figure this out. Because this is looking right. Okay, now what? Who's winning in Tetris? I mean, it's not right. It's not usually a two-player game, is it? I'm almost done. My husband's gonna be like, why are you taking so long? We did it. We got the box. Broken, mold made.
Hold on. What's that paper over there?
Oh, yeah. Now she'll let me look at it. Print this email, digital version of your inbox. Changing. Interesting. It's a board like Connect 4 and blocks in like books to drop into the board. Oh, like Blockus. Okay. Okay. I didn't know they had something like that. That's cool.
Fake ID. Maybe there's more to Stacy than I thought.
Crud. What you holding on to there, Stacy? GameStop? Nice. Okay. Am I done in Stacy's room?
That's not done yet. That's not done yet.
Okay, well, we did a few things.
If you ever need to look at that box some more, just bring me a pizza and we're square.
Sweet. $5.
Don't come back unless you're holding a pizza.
Don't come back unless you're holding a pizza. Then we're cool. Okay, well, we are gonna save there because I said I was only gonna do an hour because we have to get to stuff for moving. But we will be doing this again tomorrow, and if I have to see what Mr. Kraft says, but if all is right with the world, then we will do the same time tomorrow, where we just get going. Let me see. 1 second. Yeah, so I wonder if I can... My hair is not black, it's the lighting. It's the lighting. Yep. Let me see. Okay. That doesn't work. So why can't I get to it? If I go to... Huh. I guess it just doesn't work at that. That doesn't help me. That definitely doesn't help me. Well, I'm really sorry. If you are here and yeah, Kalina is doing a stream. She's streaming now of Story Retold. So Story Retold. She is streaming Nancy Drew Sea of Darkness. So if you are looking for another thing to go to, Story Retold is doing Sea of Darkness. You just type in her name in your YouTube and it'll take you there. And I will promise to work on how to get a stream connected through there. So we'll work on it. Eventually we'll get it down. So, alright. You all have a wonderful, wonderful day, wonderful evening, and I will see you tomorrow night.